kept this wonderful spirit of chanting of the holy names. That is our only business. Now it is 10:10. So we have at least another hour, hour and a half easily to continue chanting the holy names. Are we ready to continue to chant the holy names? Yes or no? Not loud enough. Do we want to chant the holy names? Before we continue, I want to invite His Grace Gopinath Acharya Prabhu. Now, this is a very important thing because the chanting of the holy name becomes so much more appreciated and understood on the basis of transcendental knowledge. If we know why we chant, if we know what are the benefits of chanting, if we know why spiritually chanting can change our lives, then when we take up chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, then we become very peaceful. And the only way to do that is by reading Srila Prabhupada's books. These books on Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and all the other books that we have, that you've seen on the book table, inside and outside, they are the source of our inspiration. Many of us came to change our lives in Krishna consciousness on the basis of the books. Today it becomes our tradition to actually offer the scores of all the books that have gone out for the pleasure of their Lordship Sri Sri Radha Madan Mohan Ji and Sri Sri Gauritai. So I'm going to ask His Grace Gopinath Acharya Prabhu, who is one of the main leaders, who is pushing and always constantly getting the books out so that these transcendental books can change the lives of all of us. Prabhu works tirelessly and he has a very dedicated team. And in case you want to know how many of Srila Prabhupada's books have gone out, how many of these spiritual books, how many Bhagavad Gitas we have distributed, well, today we will request Gopinath Acharya Prabhu to tell us. And as he's doing that, he will make the offering to the deities. And then after that, we continue chanting the holy names of the Lord. Gopinath Acharya Prabhu ki Jai!
Shri Krishna Janmashtami Mahamahotsav ki Srila Prabhupada ki. So as Prabhuji mentioned, we are enjoying this wonderful festival, wonderful kirtans, wonderful darshan. But without the knowledge, we won't understand what is the meaning. So all this transcendental knowledge, what we can get, how we can understand these deities, these festivals, prasadam, all this is by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Prabhupada books, they give us this transcendental knowledge. They give us what is chanting, what is the need. So Srila Prabhupada mentioned that religion without philosophy is sentimentalism. And philosophy without religion is dry mental speculation. So we need to understand this philosophy. It's not just sentimentalism. We need to understand that what is meaning prasadam, how do we offer prasadam, what is the importance of deities in our life, everything. So Srila Prabhupada books, whether it's Bhagavad Gita as it is, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, all these books are our foundation. They form our foundation. So Srila Prabhupada emphasized to read these books. It's just reinforcement. Prabhupada reminded. Thank you, Prabhupada. So Prabhupada emphasized to read his books. And not just read his books, but share. Bharat Bhumite Hoilo Jat Jar, Dharma Sarthak Kari, Karo Paropkar. So we read these books, make our life perfect, and also help others. Share our care. So book distribution is not just a sales activity. It's not just taking a book, selling it, getting the money, filling the pocket. No. This is actually a spiritual activity. We are understanding these books and then we are sharing it. And we have seen in all of our lives, we are here and we are a good proof that even if we don't want to, once we are touched with Krishna consciousness, once Krishna has touched or we have attained that bliss, Krishna will not leave us. So I just wanted to share this wonderful pastime. This was narrated by one of the devotees. He was disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and in early 1970s, he was a very good book distributor. But unfortunately over years, he actually had some grief. Because of some issues, he didn't like it, he just said, I don't want any devotees, I don't want Krishna. So I will just go ahead, I will leave. So he just left. And after many years, one day he was hitchhiking. So he was just taking lift from a truck driver. And he just hopped into the truck. And this truck driver started talking to him. And after talking for a few minutes, the discussion started becoming philosophical. And in this course of discussion, this devotee, he started mentioning about Bhagavad Gita. And this truck driver started talking about Bhagavad Gita. And you know what he said? He said, I read this book every day. I read Bhagavad Gita every day. So this devotee, who had left the movement, he was shocked. And this truck driver, he said, open that glove compartment, and he is driving with one hand. And he said, open that glove compartment which has this Bhagavad Gita as it is. So this devotee, he opened this glove compartment and he had this Bhagavad Gita. So the devotee was very happy. Now the important thing to note is, in those years, the way they used to do book distribution was when they would distribute a book, they would write the name of the person they have given the book to, and they would write the name of the person who has given the book. So the devotee would write his own name, and they would also write the name of the person who they are giving to. And as soon as he opened the book, he saw his own name there. So many, many years ago, the same devotee had given this book to this truck driver. Srila Prabhupada ki. So he realized that this is not just a miracle, it's Krishna's hand in all this. And he came back to the movement, and he is still a devotee, and he is still practicing and distributing books. So Srila Prabhupada ki.